What's up, YouTube? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. And I stumbled across this clip of Nina Boy pretty much making jokes and stuff towards or about Tory Lanez being convicted and going to jail. And I'm gonna just play the clip real fast, and then I'm gonna get back to my breakdown.
Tory Lanez, hey, don't drop the soap, nigga. Hey, Tory Lanez, hey, don't drop the soap, nigga. Ooh, they go, nigga, it's gonna get quiet in that shower room. Nigga, be like, Tory Lanez dropped the soap. Yeah, that's it. Hey.
Now, as y'all can see, he's pretty much making fun of Tory Lanez. He's like making references to like homosexuality, and I just feel like, is that the stance that you want to take with the situation? Like, this is why it's hard for certain people to get took serious, because you want to stand for certain serious when it's time to be on serious stuff. But then when it comes to other people's serious situations, people want to try to turn it into a joke. And it's like, if you want to say you a person that represent East Coast, you a person that represent Crib, you a person that represent the streets, you a person that want to politic, then ain't no way you should feel comfortable to get on the camera and make fun of another individual that's coming from the streets or whatever, going through a hard time, and they going to jail. I just don't agree with that. Me personally, I don't agree with, like, I don't promote people going to jail. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a place for people that do certain things. Like, we never gonna even defend that. Like, if a person doing stuff to innocent people, kids, elders, women, then of course we ain't gonna never even have no defense for people like that when it comes to law enforcement. When people going to jail and shit like that. But with me, I'm just looking at it like it should have been a better approach that Nino Boy could have took pertaining to the Tory Lanez getting convicted, going to jail. We could have broke down some more possibilities in these situations, like just for people that's going through situations in these streets or trying to become something in these streets. Because at the end of the day, Nina Boy wasn't there, I wasn't there. Nobody really knows what took place between the Tory Lanez situation. And everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm not taking away from people that's, riding with this or riding with that, especially for those that's like non-affiliates and they civilians. They got the right to view it however they want. I'm just speaking in the form of, like, if you saying you from the streets and you been through hard times and struggles yourself, and if you been in these streets, 8 out of 10, you done ended up in a jam before that don't got nothing to do with you. Or people that been convicted or being caught up in the jam that necessarily wasn't involved or they didn't do it, So for you not to have no type of level of empathy or just carry yourself with certain level of professional, like, like just to make a joke out of it, I don't agree with it. Now, maybe it's cool to make fun of Tory Lanez because that's a person that Nina Boy feel like he might not never run across. Like, to me, I just feel like we should just point out more about, like, the possibilities, like, of what could happen for anybody. We should point out, like, be careful when it comes to involving multiple women in situations. Be careful when it comes to everybody trying to have a good time, but be careful with the intoxication. Whatever those choices of intoxication may be. Also be aware of having self-control. this not saying about who's wrong and who's right. However, I just feel like that is still some good advice for anybody in that situation. Like, try to have the best self-control you can possibly be having when it comes to being outside, interacting with others, and in any situation. You know what I mean? Because things can take a turn for the worse at the end of the day. And I'm not trying to get on here and be disrespectful or bash nobody. And I'm not on here trying to pick no side between the case. I just feel like, if we want to be out here kicking game and teaching people stuff, then that's what we should do. But not sit out here and try to use another person's downfall and another person's time that's really going through something to make a laugh off of it, just to, for clicks and views or whatever it may be. Cause what if it was him? What if it was Nina Boy? What if it was somebody that Nina Boy cared about? That's just how I feel about it. We gotta keep it very much fair about our statements when it comes to these situations that nobody's there to really know the truth about. That's just how I feel about it. And I ain't gonna make it a big old video. And I hope y'all got where I was coming from about it. And y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all next time. And I'm out.